I built this hunting blind a few years ago and had it out at our farm and hunted ducks, pigeons, doves out of it. But now I'm out here out at the pond today, and dove season's coming up, guys. So I'm gonna get this blind set up, kind of start changing gears into dove season. So I'm gonna get this blind out of my pickup and kind of set it up in between these two dirt piles. So, you know, I've got a pretty wide range to shoot at doves right next to the pond. I really wanted to get some sunflowers planted, you know, out here and make like a food plot for them. I got a few sunflowers growing in this dirt pile here. There's one, there's a couple. Couple up top there. But it's a pretty good dove spot already. Dove right there. So we'll get this blind set up. Like I said, I'm gonna brush it in probably a couple weeks just to get used to it. So the doves will get used to it. You know, I can use that tree that I've got out there. I've got a couple other tree branches laying around that I can use, some tumbleweeds, you know, whatever, to kind of brush it in between these two berms. So hopefully it makes a little bit, kind of blends in, you know, it's not just sticking out here in the, like a sore thumb or anything. It's pretty crude. I need to make some minor upgrades. Wire up this door here, but it's got some shelves in it for shells, calls, decoys. Another shelf on the side, little door opening there. I made it out of this wire so that you can kind of weave tumbleweeds or tree branches into it. Some old stuff that's still in there. I really need to put like a cattle panel across the top here so that it can flip up. Maybe not necessary for doves, but for like a duck blind, that would really conceal you inside this blind. While I'm out here, I'm gonna try to catch some fish too. I have not caught a fish out here yet, and it's really starting to tick me off. So I'm hitting them with the Tennessee shirt, the Bill Dance worms, and a little tiny cricket hook. So if they don't bite this, they're all getting poisoned and we're starting over fresh. Kidding, but maybe. Find me a juicy worm to use. There's one. Just break him in half. Get our hook here. The other half's trying to escape. Worms do not grow back from their halves. They're not a starfish. So when you break them in half, they die. I know that's like a common myth in the fishing world. But yeah, they do not survive being cut in half. So we'll use that other half too and catch some more fish. I'm gonna give myself maybe 12 inches there. And see if that'll do the trick there. So there's a tree pile there in that area. Obviously that tree branch and some other tree branches out there. So I kind of like to refer to this area as the Bermuda Triangle of snags and or fish. So we're going straight to them. And the bluegill that are in here like to cruise around quite a bit, so they might be up on the edges, kind of cruising the edge or whatever. So it's kind of hit or miss in here, or at least it has been so far. Oh, I thought we were gonna finally catch a fish there. He came off. I switched to a little bit smaller bobber. These fish seem to be pretty shy of anything, so I'm trying to downsize a little bit and maybe be a little more inconspicuous. Holy cow. Holy cow. Look at the belly on that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is the first fish that I've caught out of the pond. And that is a thick red ear. Holy cow. I'm trying to see if that's actually food or if it's eggs. I had a pretty good, I'm assuming they're bluegill. A pretty good bluegill hatch. And obviously tadpoles if you've seen some of the other videos. But that is a massive red ear for what I've put in here. Big old fat belly on it. All right, let's get it back in the water. Oh, right off the dock. I've been trying too hard casting out. I need to just drop it right off the edge of the dock here. Well guys, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully that red ear is a sign of good things to come from this pond. That thing is massive for the little fish that I have stocked in here already. There is tons of food in here. I tried feeding pellets the other day and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think there's so many minnows, tadpoles, bugs in here that they are just engorging themselves. They have a buffet of everything they could ever want in this pond. So hopefully here in a couple years, we are pulling some state record fish out of this pond. And with the dove blind and this pond, I think it's gonna be a really great year for dove too. So we'll see in September for hopefully some excellent dove hunting videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week.